All right, we're going to try something for the people who understand about the energy under the ground. You're going to move to this side, which for me is actually the right. I don't do mirror image. Okay. So this is right now double weighted. I'm going to turn my feet, and I was showing you this, but that is just on the surface of, right now I'm on a stone floor. So we're only talking about the stone floor. And if you put weight against the stone floor, actually the weight makes all of these muscles close a little bit. So while we want to be taller, so we don't want these to close, we want them to expand in both directions. So we've got to play with the energy under the ground, because then you have more area to, I'm not going to use the word stretch because we don't use the word stretch. Okay, so now I am going to have the right side feel that there's energy under the ground, and I'm going to pull that energy up into this leg, into this quad. And then I'm going to turn, and as I do, this leg is going to drop the energy down into the ground. So we'll do that a few times. Maybe I'll say it a little different. So some people just say pull, but I'm going to absorb. That's another word to use. Pull, absorb. This one works for me because I'm at the level that I like to go deep under the ground. I'm older now, and if I don't stay deep under the ground, I lose my balance. So it helps with older people in balance. So I pull the energy up. Now everything is simultaneously. Right now I'm chop, chop, chopping. So I pull the energy up into the side, and I start my turning. And at the same time I'm pulling up here, it ends up in here, or it ends up in the tailbone, and then it drops. The energy now goes down to my left side. And so now we're under the ground, so it comes around, and it's getting pulled up with this side and deep into the ground with this side. Pull up, and you're still turning everything simultaneously. Pull up, turn, and sink. Pull up, turn, and sink. Pull up, turn, and sink. Pull up. So you could say pull up if you don't know how to go under the ground. If you do, I would pull up the energy more from under the ground. And turn, and this one is sinking. Pull up, and sink. And one more time, pull up, or absorb energy into the ground. So it's pull, absorb energy from the ground into here, and then it's going to transfer over to this side and down. Okay, now I'm not going to move because I want to say, how far do you turn? I'm going to pull up, and if I keep pulling up and go too far, you see that I'm ready to tip over. So you have to find a perfect spot for you that your line doesn't get destroyed. Pull up, I still feel it, I still feel the center. Here's my center, nose to navel is the center, this is the center, and now I'm turning and sinking. Okay, now pull up, and here's my center. Turn, 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 sink. Pull. Now, remember two things, probably more than two things. This is the jade pillow. You have to keep this neck nice and open. See, if I'm looking down, then I'm a little slumpy. I found myself even lift even more just now. I'm thinking, yeah, I still got it. I can do it. So here, and this is connected to the ceiling. This is connected. So you pull up, and you sit back more, and you get over to the other side. Now, Master Ting's, when we go to the middle, Master Ting is always saying about students, they don't shift. He said, you must shift. So some people as beginners are so afraid, they'll turn here, then they'll turn here, and they'll try what we're saying, but they're not shifting, so therefore they're not getting the semicircle. They're kind of like, I don't know what they're doing. But next time we'll talk about the quads involved with this.